Hi, and welcome to the Frog Pond School of Design. What I'd like to talk to you about today is a program called LEED, L-E-E-D, LEED, which stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. This is a program created by the U.S. Green Building Council, and their goal was to improve sustainability in the building industry, construction and building management, primarily because the buildings we live in and work in and do other things in um, contribute to a huge extent to the energy that we use. But it would be selling the program short to just focus on energy. They cover a broad variety of things that they feel fall within the realm of sustainability. So, how does this work and what is it? Basically, it's a score sheet. They've created a score sheet that lists thousands of things that you can do in the course of designing and building a building, and assign a point value to each of those. And as you chalk them off your checklist, um, and you get so many points, you can have a LEED certified building. You can have a LEED certified building, you can have a LEED silver certified, you can have LEED gold certified, and even LEED platinum certified, the more and more points that you get. The value of this, I believe, is that they have done a huge amount of research into all of these various things, assign the point value, which helps everyone understand the relative value of all these different things that we can do to make the building industry itself and the construction industry more sustainable. What kind of things do they cover? Well, here. Obviously, energy conservation. More insulation, better use of the energy that goes into the building, water conservation, all of those things that seem obvious on the surface. But there's a lot more to it than that. They talk about things like reusing existing buildings or parts of existing buildings or materials salvaged from existing buildings, again, to reduce the amount of things that have to be made and manufactured and shipped in order to build the new building. In fact, there are points for using materials that are sourced within a certain distance, again, to minimize the shipping of materials for these things. So there are a lot of things taken into consideration that all sort of focus on energy. But there are things also like occupant comfort. And I think this is a very important recognition of this as an issue of sustainability, giving the occupant more control over the environment, the temperature, and other aspects of the interior environment, providing proper windows both for natural light and for views. Again, a benefit to the occupant of the building. Things like proximity to mass transit, so that people don't necessarily have to drive their car. You can even get points for providing bike racks and showers inside the building to encourage people to find other ways of getting to work rather than just jumping in their car and driving there. Using a brownfield site, a site that requires some remediation of activity that took place in the past. Light pollution, okay? Using a white material on the roof rather than a black material on the roof to keep from soaking those extra rays into the building itself. Lumber sources, using lumber that came from properly managed forests. So the variety here is tremendous. There are a lot of people who believe that if they're doing a building, they have to get this stamp. But an awful lot of other people say, well, as long as we designed to their standards, it's irrelevant whether or not we get the stamp. That's a controversy that's ongoing. But the point is, the information that the Green Building Council has made available, the research that they've done, the guidance that they've provided has been very instrumental in increasing sustainability in the building industry. So we're glad to have it, and I hope more and more people take advantage of it, and I hope maybe you understand it just a little bit better now. So thanks for joining us today at the Frog Pond School of Design. I look forward to seeing you hanging around the pond again real soon.